Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're exploring a fascinating chapter in American coin history, the United States $quarter-dollar coin from 1965. While it may seem like just another coin in your pocket, this particular quarter is actually one of the most intriguing and highly sought-after coins by collectors around the world. If you're a coin enthusiast or even a casual collector, this video will reveal why the 1965 quarter is so special and valuable. So listen carefully, because what you're about to learn could change the way you see your everyday coins forever. 1965 was a monumental year for U.S. coinage. It marked the official end of an era where silver was used in quarters. From 1796 all the way through 1964, quarters were made primarily of 90% silver. But due to rising silver prices and a shortage of the precious metal, the U.S. Mint made a critical decision to switch to a clad composition, consisting of a pure copper core sandwiched between two layers of copper-nickel. This transition made the 1965 quarter the first to carry this new composition, making it a symbol of economic change and innovation in minting technology. What makes the 1965 quarter even more captivating are the rare era coins and variations that emerged during this period of change. Because the switch from silver to clad happened abruptly, some planchets from the silver era accidentally ended up being struck with the new 1965 design. These silver-clad 1965 quarters are extremely rare and highly prized by collectors because they are, in essence, coins that were never supposed to exist. The presence of a silver quarter from 1965 is a true numismatic anomaly, and finding one could mean holding a piece of American minting history worth a small fortune. Besides the silver-clad errors, the 1965 quarter is also known for other fascinating minting errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. For instance, the double die obverse error occurs when the coin's date and lettering appear to have a shadow or doubling effect. This is caused by a misalignment in the die during the minting process. These subtle but striking errors greatly increase the coin's desirability and value. If you know what to look for, spotting these errors can be like discovering a hidden treasure in a stack of seemingly ordinary quarters. Identifying these valuable errors requires careful inspection. Experts recommend using a magnifying glass or a loupe to examine the coin's date, lettering, and edges closely. The silver-clad variety will also feel heavier and exhibit a different tone compared to standard clad coins. Collectors often look for sharpness of detail and absence of wear since condition heavily impacts a coin's value. A perfectly preserved 1965 quarter with a rare error can exponentially increase its worth, making it a hot item on the collector's market. The interest in these quarters has exploded in recent years. Auction houses and private sales have seen stunning results, with some coins fetching prices that turn heads across the numismatic community. This surge in demand is fueled by the coin's historical importance, its rarity, and the excitement surrounding its errors. Collectors and investors alike are eager to get their hands on authentic 1965 silver-clad quarters and other rare variations, driving prices ever higher. The 1965 quarter is not just a coin, it's an investment piece that reflects a significant era in U.S. history. Let's talk about how you can assess the value of a 1965 quarter in your own collection. Authentication and grading are key. Professional grading services examine your coin's authenticity, condition, and any errors or unique features, providing a certificate that greatly increases its marketability. It's a crucial step because counterfeit or altered coins do exist, and a verified grade gives buyers confidence in their purchase. If you ever come across what you believe might be a rare 1965 quarter, getting it certified can unlock its full potential value. Now, here's something for our avid collectors and coin lovers out there. Have you ever found a 1965 quarter with unusual markings or noticed any doubling on the date? Or maybe you've got one that looks heavier or different in color. I want to hear your stories. Drop a comment below sharing your finds or questions about your collections. Your experience might help someone else discover a rare gem hiding right under their nose. Remember, The numismatic community thrives on shared knowledge and excitement. In summary, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1965 is a remarkable collector's item steeped in history and rarity. The shift from silver to clad coinage, coupled with the accidental production of silver-clad errors, creates an incredibly desirable coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. The rarity of silver-clad errors, along with striking double-die varieties and other minting anomalies, ensures that the 1965 quarter remains highly coveted. These factors combined have driven the coin's value sky-high in recent years. A premium 1965 quarter with these rare attributes in excellent condition can command a price as astonishing as $175,000 in words. This is a coin that tells a story, carries immense historical weight, and holds incredible financial potential. Second rare coin. We're diving into a truly fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1971, minted in Denver. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin you come across every day, but this particular 1971 D quarter holds secrets that make it incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. If you love coins or are curious about hidden treasures in your collection, this video is for you. Listen closely, because what you're about to discover could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The 1971 D quarter was produced during a vibrant period in U.S. coinage, a time when the mint was perfecting its techniques and expanding its circulation to meet growing demand. Despite being a common year for quarters overall, certain rare errors and varieties from 1971 D have skyrocketed in value, turning ordinary coins into precious collectibles. What makes these coins stand out are the unusual minting errors that occurred during production, including double dies, striking anomalies, and die cracks. These imperfections, rather than detracting from the coin, add immense historical and monetary value. Collectors prize these unique quirks because they tell a story of the minting process and the fascinating human and mechanical elements behind every coin, one of the most notable features that make the 1971 D quarter so valuable is the double die obverse error. This happens when the coin's date and lettering appear doubled, as if stamped twice in slightly different positions. It's a visually striking effect that catches the eye immediately, making these coins instantly recognizable to knowledgeable collectors. Identifying a double die requires a keen eye or magnification tools, focusing on the details around the date, liberty, and in God we trust. The sharper and more pronounced the doubling, the rarer and more valuable the coin. This kind of error is a hallmark of minting history and shows the delicate balance of precision and imperfection in coin production, beyond the double die. Other striking anomalies such as off-center strikes and die cracks add to the allure of the 1971 D quarter. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not perfectly aligned during the strike, resulting in part of the design missing or shifted. These misalignments create one-of-a-kind coins, turning them into collectibles with significant premiums. Die cracks, which appear as raised lines or fissures on the coin surface, provide a unique fingerprint of the die's wear and tear. Each crack tells a tale of the coin's creation and makes it an individual piece of minting history. Coins exhibiting these features are highly prized and can command impressive prices in auctions. If you're wondering how to assess the value of your 1971 D quarter, condition and authentication are crucial. A coin in pristine condition, showing minimal wear and sharp details, will always fetch higher prices. Getting your coin professionally graded by reputable services not only confirms authenticity, but also assigns a condition grade that collectors rely on. These grades impact market value dramatically, especially for rare error coins. Additionally, recent sales and auctions have confirmed that top-grade 1971 D double die quarters and those with other rare errors can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, emphasizing their place as prized collector's items. The demand for 1971 D quarter errors is fueled not just by rarity, but by the excitement and thrill of owning something unique. Each error tells a story and gives collectors a sense of discovery, connecting them to a piece of history frozen in metal. This quarter is more than currency. It's a conversation starter, an investment, and a link to the craftsmanship of the US Mint during a pivotal era. Collectors often seek these coins to complete sets or add exclusive pieces to their collections, driving up their desirability and value exponentially. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever come across a 1971 D quarter that looked unusual or showed signs of doubling or other mint errors? Maybe you found one with a mysterious die crack or an off-center strike. Share your stories and questions in the comments below. Your experience might help others spot hidden gems in their collections. And if you're considering selling or buying one of these rare coins, engaging with the community is the best way to get trusted advice and stay informed about market trends. To wrap up, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1971, minted in Denver, is a dazzling example of how everyday coins can hold extraordinary value and history. The rare double die errors, off-center strikes, and die cracks make certain 1971 D quarters true collector's treasures. These coins embody the perfect blend of rarity, beauty, and historical significance that every coin lover dreams of. In today's market, a top-quality 1971 D quarter with these rare attributes can command an incredible price of $100,000 in words. This isn't just pocket change, it's a prized possession that connects us to the artistry and story of American minting. Third expensive coin. We're going to explore an extraordinary piece of American coinage, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1980, minted at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, you might think a 1980 quarter is just an everyday coin, but listen carefully because this particular year and mint holds remarkable value for collectors. This coin is much more than pocket change. It's a coveted treasure due to its rarity and unique minting characteristics that make it a must-have for serious coin enthusiasts. If you love coin collecting or just appreciate hidden gems in your spare change, this video will open your eyes to the incredible story behind the 1980 P quarter. What makes the 1980 P quarter so fascinating and valuable is its rare minting errors and distinct features that only a handful of coins exhibit. During this period, the United States Mint was working diligently to produce coins with exceptional quality, but as with any mass production, some coins slipped through with errors that have now become collector gold. One of the most prominent errors found on this coin is the double die variety, where the details on the coin's face appear doubled, creating a visually striking effect that immediately grabs attention. These double die coins are rare, and collectors prize them because they showcase a fascinating flaw in the minting process that only occurs under very specific conditions, another captivating feature that adds immense value to the 1980 P quarter is the presence of die cracks and striking anomalies. Die cracks appear as fine raised lines on the coin's surface caused by cracks developing in the metal dies used to strike coins. Each crack is unique and tells a story of the intense pressure and where the dies endured, creating one-of-a-kind coins. In addition, some 1980 P quarters exhibit off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not perfectly aligned, resulting in part of the design missing or shifted. These imperfections turn an ordinary quarter into a rare collectible that commands attention and a premium price in the market. Identifying these errors requires a careful eye and sometimes magnification tools, but the payoff is well worth it. Look closely at the date, lettering, and edges of the coin for signs of doubling or misalignment. Sharp, clear doubling on the date or letters is a dead giveaway of a double die coin. Die cracks can be seen as thin raised lines running through the coin's surface, often near the rims or design features. Off-center strikes show clear signs of the design being pushed to one side, exposing part of the blank metal on the other side. Collectors who can spot these features early have a significant advantage when evaluating the coin's worth. The value of the 1980 P quarter has been steadily rising, fueled by growing collector demand and the rarity of high-quality specimens. Coins in pristine condition, especially those graded by professional services as mint state with visible errors, can fetch astonishing sums at auctions and private sales. Recent auction results have shown that top-tier 1980 P quarters with these rare errors have sold for amounts that surprise even seasoned collectors. This trend reflects the excitement and increasing appreciation for coins that tell a story beyond their face value. Owning a 1980 P quarter with these unique characteristics is more than just an investment. It's a connection to the history and craftsmanship of the United States Mint during an era when coin errors were fewer and more prized. Collectors are drawn to these coins not only because of their monetary value, but because each one is a tangible piece of history that captures a moment in time when an unexpected twist in the minting process created something truly special. If you have a 1980 P quarter or come across one, take a closer look. You might just be holding a rare treasure. I'm curious to know, have you ever found a 1980 P quarter with unusual features? Maybe you spotted some doubling or noticed an off-center strike. Share your stories and questions in the comments below. Your insights might help others identify hidden gems in their collections, and together we can celebrate the fascinating world of coin collecting. Don't hesitate to reach out if you want tips on how to evaluate or preserve your coins. In summary, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1980 minted in Philadelphia is a shining example of how even seemingly common coins can hold extraordinary value. The rarity of double die errors, die cracks, and striking anomalies makes this coin a prized possession for collectors everywhere. With increasing demand and proven auction success, these quarters continue to grow in prestige and worth. Today, a pristine and rare 1980 P quarter can reach an incredible value of $76,000 in words. This coin is not just currency. It's a piece of history, a collectible marvel, and a testament to the allure of numismatic treasures. Especially, we're diving into the fascinating world of American coin collecting with a special focus on the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1967. If you think a 1967 quarter is just an ordinary piece of change, think again. This particular coin has captured the hearts of collectors worldwide due to its rare minting quirks and outstanding demand. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just a curious coin enthusiast, you're about to discover why the 1967 quarter stands out as a highly coveted treasure in the collecting community. So, listen carefully and enjoy this deep dive into one of the most intriguing quarters ever produced. What sets the 1967 quarter apart is its remarkable rarity tied to specific minting errors that are incredibly sought after by collectors. One of the most notable features is the absence of the mint mark. 1967 was a unique transitional year where quarters minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco experienced varying mint mark applications. The Philadelphia coins from this year notoriously lack a mint mark, which adds a layer of complexity when identifying genuine pieces and spotting rare varieties. The intrigue surrounding these mint mark varieties makes the 1967 quarter a goldmine for collectors hunting for elusive details beyond the mint mark story. The 1967 quarter is also famous for several error varieties that command high prices. Among these are double dies, where the date or lettering appears doubled, a striking feature that immediately grabs attention. This kind of minting error is caused by a misalignment in the die during the striking process, and it's highly prized because it's rare and visually fascinating. Additionally, some 1967 quarters show die cracks and die breaks. These unique imperfections create raised lines or shapes on the coin's surface, giving each piece a one-of-a-kind identity. The combination of these errors with the coin's historical context makes the 1967 quarter an absolute must-have for collectors who value rarity and history combined. Identifying these errors and understanding their impact on value requires a keen eye and some knowledge of what to look for. When examining a 1967 quarter, collectors focus on the details of the date, the Liberty inscription, and the eagle on the reverse side for signs of doubling or unusual markings. Die cracks typically show up as thin raised lines that may run through the coin's field or design elements. It's important to use magnification tools and good lighting to spot these subtle but significant features. Coins exhibiting these errors in high grades, meaning they show minimal wear and retain sharp details, are incredibly rare and have earned top valuations in the numismatic market. The market for 1967 quarters has been thriving due to increased collector interest and the scarcity of high-grade error coins from this year. Recent auctions have revealed that well-preserved 1967 quarters with these rare minting errors have sold for impressive sums, confirming the strong demand and lasting appeal. These sales not only highlight the coin's value, but also offer collectors a reliable benchmark for assessing their own pieces. The buzz around this coin continues to grow, making it an exciting time for anyone who owns or hopes to find a 1967 quarter with these unique characteristics. Owning a 1967 quarter with such extraordinary features is more than just holding a piece of currency. It's holding a piece of American minting history. These coins symbolize a period of change and craftsmanship, where every imperfection tells a story and every collector's piece is a conversation starter. If you happen to have a 1967 quarter in your collection, take a moment to inspect it carefully. You might be in possession of a rare variety that is in high demand worldwide. This coin not only appeals to collectors for its monetary value, but also for its rich history and undeniable charm. I would love to hear from you. Have you ever found a 1967 quarter with unusual marks or errors? Maybe you've discovered something special in your collection or want to learn how to identify these rarities. Drop your comments and questions below so we can discuss and share knowledge together. Your experiences could help others uncover hidden treasures in their own collections and deepen our appreciation for the fascinating world of coin collecting. To wrap up, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1967 is truly a standout in the world of numismatics. Its rare mint mark situation combined with striking double dies, die cracks, and other errors makes it a highly sought-after collectible that continues to grow in value and prestige. As the demand increases and auction results confirm, this coin has proven itself to be a gem for collectors who appreciate the perfect blend of rarity, history, and craftsmanship. Today, a pristine and rare 1967 quarter can reach an astonishing value of $150,000 in words. This coin isn't just money, it's a remarkable story frozen in metal, waiting to be discovered by passionate collectors everywhere. Now, we explore the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1984, minted in Philadelphia. At first glance, this coin might look like an everyday piece of currency, but if you're a true collector or a coin enthusiast, you know that some coins carry hidden stories and rare details that make them incredibly valuable and highly sought after. The 1984 P quarter is one such example, boasting unique minting errors and varieties that have catapulted it into the spotlight of numismatic passion. So, listen closely and enjoy this detailed journey into why this coin commands attention and admiration from collectors worldwide. What makes the 1984 Philadelphia quarter so special? It's the combination of specific mint errors and exceptional rarity that sets it apart from the millions of quarters minted that year. One of the most fascinating features is the presence of striking double die varieties, where the numbers in the date or the inscriptions on the coin's face appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. This error gives the coin a dramatic and visually appealing look that's not just rare, but also instantly recognizable to those who know what to look for. For collectors, this kind of minting anomaly adds a layer of intrigue and value that elevates the 1984 P quarter far beyond its face value. Besides double dies, the 1984 P quarter also features other notable errors such as die cracks and repunched mint marks, which are highly prized among numismatists. Die cracks appear as raised lines or fissures on the coin's surface, formed when the coin die itself starts to break down during production. These imperfections give each coin a one-of-a-kind personality, making them a captivating find for collectors who love coins with distinct characteristics. Repunched mint marks are another exciting error where the P mint mark is stamped more than once, often slightly off-center, creating a shadow effect that adds rarity and desirability. Identifying these errors requires a careful eye and knowledge of what's normal versus what's extraordinary in coin production. To spot these valuable errors on your 1984 P quarter, collectors focus on examining the date and lettering under magnification, looking for the telltale signs of doubling or overlapping. Checking for die cracks means carefully inspecting the fields and edges of the coin for unusual raised lines. These small but significant details can drastically increase the coin's value, especially if the piece is in excellent condition with minimal wear. Grading experts often certify these coins to authenticate the errors and assess their grade, which directly impacts their worth in the marketplace. Collectors who understand these subtle features know that owning a certified 1984 P quarter with these errors is like owning a rare piece of history. The value and demand for the 1984 Philadelphia quarter with these minting errors have soared in recent years. Auctions and private sales have demonstrated strong interest from collectors eager to add this coin to their collections, sometimes fetching impressive prices. These transactions reinforce the coin's reputation as a prized collectible that continues to appreciate over time. The excitement around this coin is fueled not just by its rarity, but by the story each error tells, a story of the minting process, human craftsmanship, and the tiny imperfections that make each coin unique. This makes the 1984 P quarter not only a valuable investment, but also a cherished piece for anyone passionate about American coins. If you're a coin collector or just starting your journey into numismatics, the 1984 P quarter offers a fantastic opportunity to explore the world of mint errors and varieties. It's a coin that encourages close inspection and learning, rewarding collectors with the thrill of discovery. Have you ever found a 1984 Philadelphia quarter with these special features? Or maybe you have questions about how to identify or value such errors in your collection. Feel free to share your stories and ask questions in the comments below. Let's create a community of passionate collectors who help each other uncover the hidden treasures in their coin rolls. In conclusion, the United States $quarter coin from 1984 minted in Philadelphia is a shining example of how coins can be much more than just currency. They are windows into history, art, and the fascinating world of minting errors. The double dies, die cracks, and repunched mint marks make this coin a true collector's gem, sought after and cherished by enthusiasts around the world. Thanks to its rarity, condition, and the ongoing demand in the numismatic market, a remarkable 1984 P quarter can command an astonishing value of $60,000 in words. This coin is a testament to the beauty of imperfections and the thrill of collecting, a treasure that every serious coin lover dreams of finding. Next coin, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in the numismatic world, the United States $quarter coin from 1979. At first glance, the 1979 quarter might seem like an ordinary piece of currency, but trust me, for coin collectors and enthusiasts, this coin holds exceptional value and intrigue. What sets this quarter apart is its unique minting errors and rare varieties that make it a prized gem in any collection. If you're a coin lover, listen closely and enjoy this deep exploration of why the 1979 quarter is so special and why it's currently in high demand among collectors worldwide. One of the standout reasons the 1979 quarter commands attention is due to the existence of several notable minting errors and variations that make certain specimens incredibly rare. Among these, the double die variety is perhaps the most famous. This error occurs during the minting process when the coin's design is stamped twice, slightly offset, creating a doubling effect on the lettering or numbers, especially noticeable on the date and the word Liberty. Such errors are incredibly attractive to collectors because they represent a tangible glimpse into the production process and a perfect blend of artistry and accident. These double-die 1979 quarters are difficult to find, making them a highly valuable treasure for anyone lucky enough to spot one dot beyond double dies. The 1979 quarter also features fascinating characteristics like die cracks and repunched mint marks that enhance its collectible appeal. Die cracks appear as raised, irregular lines on the surface of the coin, caused by tiny fractures in the die itself as it wears down through the minting process. These cracks give the coin a unique fingerprint and tell a story of the coin's journey from blank metal to finished currency. Repunched mint marks, where the D or P mint mark is stamped more than once, but slightly misaligned, create shadowed impressions that add rarity and desirability. For collectors, identifying these features means having an eye for detail and a passion for uncovering hidden gems among everyday coins. So, how do collectors identify these valuable errors on the 1979 quarter? The key is a careful inspection under magnification. By closely examining the date and inscriptions, collectors can spot the telltale signs of doubling or overlapping images that signify a doubled die. Additionally, scrutinizing the edges and fields of the coin for any raised lines or unusual textures reveals die cracks. Knowing the mint mark's exact placement and looking for signs of repunching can also dramatically increase a coin's value. Coins with these errors that remain in excellent condition, ideally graded by professional coin grading services, command the highest prices in the market. It's this blend of rarity, condition, and error type that makes the 1979 quarter so valuable. In recent years, the market for the 1979 quarter with these special features has heated up significantly. Auction results and private sales have demonstrated that collectors are willing to pay premium prices to add such coins to their collections, reflecting both the coin's scarcity and growing popularity. The excitement surrounding this quarter is driven not just by its rarity, but by the compelling story that each error tells, a story of craftsmanship, history, and the extraordinary chance that turns a simple coin into a collector's dream. The rising demand means that now is an excellent time for collectors to explore these quarters and appreciate their worth and beauty, for those passionate about coin collecting or those just starting their journey. The 1979 quarter is a fantastic example of how mint errors can elevate a common coin into something spectacular. Have you ever discovered a 1979 quarter with unusual features or errors? Maybe you have questions about spotting these varieties or understanding their value. Please share your experiences or ask your questions in the comments below. Engaging with fellow collectors is one of the best ways to deepen your knowledge and discover hidden treasures in your own collection. To wrap things up, the United States $quarter coin from 1979 is much more than a small piece of change. It's a symbol of history, rarity, and the captivating world of numismatics. Thanks to the existence of doubled dies, die cracks, and repunched mint marks, this quarter stands out as a highly desirable and valuable coin for collectors everywhere. Its incredible demand and scarcity have driven its value to impressive heights, with exceptional specimens commanding a remarkable $77,000 in words. This coin is a shining example of why collectors treasure the tiniest details and why the hunt for rare coins continues to be an exciting and rewarding adventure. Last unique coin, we're exploring a fascinating treasure from the world of American coins, the United States $quarter coin from 1995, minted in Philadelphia. This coin might seem like an everyday piece at first glance, but for collectors and coin enthusiasts, it holds a special place due to its unique qualities and notable rarity. If you're passionate about numismatics, listen carefully because this video will take you through why the 1995 P quarter is highly sought after, what errors and features make it stand out, and why it's currently in great demand among collectors worldwide. One of the most captivating reasons the 1995 Philadelphia quarter is so valuable is the presence of rare minting errors that significantly enhance its collectability. Among these, the most famous are the doubled die varieties, which occur when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice with a slight misalignment. This doubling is often most noticeable on the date and the lettering of Liberty, or In God We Trust, creating an eye-catching and unusual visual effect. Coins showing these doubled dies are incredibly prized because they offer a unique glimpse into the minting process, combining history, rarity, and an artistic flair that collectors can't resist. In addition to doubled dies, the 1995 P quarter is also known for a range of subtle but valuable errors like die cracks, repunched mint marks, and even small variations in the coin's strike depth. Die cracks appear as fine raised lines running across the coin's surface and are caused by tiny fractures in the mint's dies. These cracks make each coin unique and tell a story of the production line's wear and tear. Repunched mint marks occur when the mint mark is stamped more than once, creating overlapping or shadowed impressions that can only be spotted with a keen eye or magnification. These distinct errors contribute to the coin's rarity and make it a prized piece for any serious collection. For collectors wondering how to identify these valuable errors, it's all about close inspection and a good magnifying tool. Checking the date carefully for doubled or thickened numbers, especially on the 9 and 5 of the 1995, is key. Examining the words "liberty" and "in God we trust" for signs of doubling or distortion can also reveal these fascinating doubled die varieties. Die cracks show up as raised, irregular lines, often running along the coin's rims or through the design. A well-lit environment and a loupe can reveal these details that turn an ordinary quarter into a remarkable collectible. Coins with these features that are in excellent condition, preferably graded by professional services, command the highest market values and make for stunning additions to any collection. Recent auction results and private sales have shown a growing enthusiasm and demand for the 1995 P quarter, especially those showcasing these mint errors. Collectors are actively seeking out these rare pieces, pushing prices steadily higher and confirming the coin's status as a must-have for numismatic enthusiasts. The growing market interest reflects the coin's undeniable rarity and the thrill collectors feel when they discover an error that tells a unique story. This coin's value isn't just in its metal, but in the excitement and history it represents, a perfect blend for anyone passionate about coin collecting, for those of you who are deeply involved in the coin collecting world or just getting started. The 1995 Philadelphia quarter is a fantastic example of how even seemingly common coins can hold extraordinary value when errors come into play. Have you ever come across a 1995 quarter with unusual features or min errors? Maybe you have questions about how to spot these rare varieties or want to learn more about assessing their worth. Feel free to share your stories or ask your questions in the comments below. Engaging with fellow collectors can help uncover even more hidden treasures in your own collection. In conclusion, the United States $quarter coin from 1995 minted in Philadelphia is far more than just a small piece of currency. It is a highly collectible and valuable coin prized for its unique minting errors and rarity. Thanks to the remarkable double dies, die cracks, and repunched mint marks, this quarter is a true gem in the numismatic world, sought after by collectors who recognize its exceptional qualities. Its strong market demand has driven its value to impressive heights, with top specimens reaching an extraordinary $50,000 in words. This coin is a shining example of why collectors love the thrill of the hunt and the excitement that rare coins bring to the table. Thank you for joining me on this detailed journey into the 1995 Philadelphia quarter. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and how to spot them, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Your next incredible coin discovery might be waiting right in your pocket or change jar. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and enjoy every moment of this exciting adventure.